Greetings, presentation parishioners. I hope all of you are continuing to stay healthy and doing well. We find ourselves this week facing some difficult times in our country and even in our own city, not just due to the coronavirus and all the implications of that, but also because of the protesting and unrest due to the death of George Floyd at the hands of police officers in Minneapolis. Now, this has led to protests here in our own city and around our country. Many of them are peaceful, people just wanting to dialogue and let their voices be heard. But we know that some of them have also turned violent. So one of the things that we want to pray for is that those protests can continue to remain peaceful, that people's voices can continue to be heard. I think we can all acknowledge that there need to be some things that change in our country. These are challenging times, but we continue to deal with things like racial injustice. People are not treated fairly. People's rights are not the same in our country at times. So again, let's continue to keep that in prayer, and we all need in our own hearts to reflect on how we can be part of the change, how we can make a difference in the ways that we treat each other, in the ways that we live our faith more fully. But this is certainly a time for deeper prayer and reflection in our country. So let's continue to do that so things can move forward in a good direction. Now here at Presentation, obviously this will be our third weekend of inviting people back for in-person masses. The last 2 weekends, things have gone fairly well. Our processes seem to be working pretty well. This weekend, we'll be inviting more people to our masses. We have a 4:30 Saturday Mass, an 8 a.m., a 10 a.m., and a noon Mass on Sunday. And then there's a 2 p.m. Mass in Spanish. So all of those are open. But remember, you have to sign up to be part of the group that would be invited to come to each Mass. So the sign-up process happens every week. So even if you sign up this week and you'd like to come the following week, you still need to sign up again. And that all happens through those constant contact emails. So please pay attention to those. We want as many people as possible to be able to come back, but please be sure to be part of the sign-up process each week. And let's continue to pray that things will get better so that more and more people can come back to Mass. This past week, we also opened up for daily Mass. That also has gone pretty well. So actually more people than we thought had started coming back for daily Mass. Those are open Masses. You don't have to sign up for those, but we do monitor the number of people coming in and make sure that people sit in the right places to observe the social distancing. But remember, we're continuing to open up, so when you feel comfortable, you're welcome to come back, but you do, on the weekends especially, have to be part of the sign-up process. And also, we will continue to bring a virtual recorded Mass to people who aren't able to come. So you can still continue to find that on our website each weekend. Some of that will change a little bit, but it's still available for those who aren't able to come yet or aren't ready to return. So please know every week we'll be providing those things for those who are still at home. Also, beginning next Wednesday, June 10th, we will be opening up for Adoration. Adoration at this time will be from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Wednesdays only. Adoration will be happening in the church. There are regular people signed up for certain hours, the regular adorers, so they'll be doing that. But that is also the time the church is open for prayer. So anybody who would like to come to Adoration in those hours is welcome to do so, because Adoration will be taking place in the church. But that's starting this coming Wednesday, June 10th, and it will happen on Wednesdays only at this time. Also, just a reminder that we have been in the midst of everybody not being able to be here publicly, but there's lots that's been going on here in the parish, including our construction projects. So the construction company has been making headway with all the meeting spaces. Many of those will be finished in the coming week or two. Some of our offices will begin to be moved. Our Children's Faith Formation office will be moved this week. So those things continue to happen. So we do ask that you continue to support our capital campaign, the funding that allows those construction projects to happen. Many of those things will be happening this summer, so we continue to work on all those projects that will make our space better and will allow more meeting space when everything opens up and everybody gets back to coming to all of our ministry groups and all of our different activities. So please continue to support the capital campaign. Also, as we announced last week, our beloved Father Olvin will be moving on to Holy Cross Parish at the beginning of July. But also, just so you know, we are getting another associate pastor. So we'll be getting Father Emmanuel Lopez. Father Emmanuel was ordained about a year ago. He has been spending the last year at St. Thomas More Parish in South Kansas City as their associate. So we'll be welcoming here to presentation in July. So you'll be hearing more information about him in the coming weeks, but keep him in your prayers also as we look forward to the many gifts that he brings to our parish. So please continue to stay connected with us. God bless you all in these difficult and troubling times. Let's remember the importance of prayer and staying rooted in our faith, but please stay connected with us. So we have lots of information out there on our website, all of our constant contacts, so we want to stay connected. But God bless you all, and we look forward to seeing you soon.